Hello, all my beautiful heroes. Backsorn, thank you for the biddies. I'm here on time for real. Yes, welcome. Welcome on time. Hello to Julie, Backsorn, Amprops, Warlock. Hello, guys. Welcome. So some of you are asking how I am. Let me tell you. We'll flip on over to this real quick. So hi, hello. I have had so many technical issues in the past 2 days that I swear to God, if we have a technical issue on stream, you will see a meltdown live. I am so over technology. I don't know if I smited a technology god or if the planets are aligned right just to fuck me over. It's benefit. Here's a quick rundown of things you need to know. The episode 7 VOD for Persona on Sunday because of the internet taking a shit, which has also affected my job all week, which hasn't really helped. Music. Oh no, wait, that's not. You know what? We'll just. This is what I'm talking about. Did you guys hear anything? Probably not. Let's start over. Backsorn, thank you for the biddies. Welcome to Amprops, Julie, Backsorn, Warlock. Hello, guys. Welcome to anybody lurking. Okay, you could hear me. So yeah, technology issues galore. Case in point, really. That's more just a fuck up on my part. So internet's been shit, right? It hasn't been great. Hopefully it will keep its shit together today. It's been a little bit better across the day today, so. But that's like affected my job, which hasn't helped. But also, if you guys were here on Sunday, it split the VOD into 2 parts. For whatever reason, when it did that, in order for me to get it all back to you guys in one piece, I have to take the raw footage that I locally record, stick it together in Premiere Pro, and then re-upload it. For whatever reason, the files seem to think one of the files is like 6 gigabytes. And it's corrupted somehow, because when I put it into Premiere Pro and export it out, it becomes 30 gigabytes. Which is not something that should happen. And also when I try to put it on a stick to give to Boggs to see if he can do something with it, the stick has 28 gigs and it won't go back onto the, like it won't go onto the stick. It says the stick doesn't have room for it. We formatted the stick, you know, all this stuff, other stuff goes on it. It's this one file specifically that's lying, saying it's 6 gigs. Anyway, having all kinds of struggles with that. It's up on YouTube because YouTube doesn't give a shit, I guess. Twitch doesn't take really large files for uploads for whatever reason. They always error out. So it's gonna take me a minute to get it up on Twitch. I'm trying to work out some solutions. We'll see what we can do. So 1994, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Mira's Heroes. I hope you're here for technology rants. We'll start Persona in a minute. But thank you for that follow. Welcome to Mira's Heroes. I hope you enjoy your time here. Really bad compression. See, I don't know any of the video editing stuff, so I have no idea what's going on with it. The other issue is, for those of you who've been around for a long time, you know that I do art. And a couple years ago, my community did a really amazing thing and gathered up, you know, we did essentially a fundraiser for me to get a really nice tablet. Back in March, that tablet got a dead pixel, which, let me tell you, a $2,000 tablet after a year should not have anything wrong with it ever, in my opinion. But luckily it was under warranty. I sent it off, they replaced the screen, I got it back. A couple days ago, I was looking at it and I was like, there's a really weird shadow in my tablet. It has like this, like, almost like if your cousin puts his fingers in your laptop screen, right? And it makes that like blurry shadow thing that eventually fades, or if they push hard enough, it doesn't. It has kind of like that effect, like just this weird shadow across it. And while I was looking at the shadow, I found a fucking another dead pixel. Anyway, the warranty might expire May 5th, so I'm trying to get the customer service to accept my RMA, but because of the state of the world right now, they're very slow, and it's stressing me out. So I may or may not have to return yet again, after yet just another single year, a very expensive tablet to the company to fucking replace it when it shouldn't break, period. So, stress levels are high. Technology is not my friend. So, if anything goes wrong, there will be a meltdown. We will have problems. Also, I planted a garden because of this whole thing that's going on. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do something outdoors. Like it'll force me to get outdoors and play in some dirt or whatever. I'll try to grow something. My zucchinis are dying. I don't know what happened. They're sad. They're like, they used to be all laying out pretty and they were nice and big and fluffy, and they're just like closing up like a fucking Venus flytrap. If anybody has any experience in gardening and you can tell me what the fuck is going on, please help. I've never gardened a day in my life, so I'm sure some errors are bound to happen, and it's like a learning curve, right? But yeah. Thanks for the love, Julie. I appreciate it. Anyway, we're gonna have a good stream. I'm excited to get back into Persona. I've missed it, and let's hope that the internet holds out today, because it was not doing super hot yesterday, 2 days ago. It definitely wasn't doing good on Tuesday, but my whole New Game Plus playthrough is Confidants. I don't even know what that means. This is the first playthrough? Yeah, this is my first playthrough. But I'm glad your New Game Plus is doing well, I think. When we left off, we had just taken down Kamoshida. Oh, that's the other thing. There might be some technology issues or some weird camera angles, or as you can tell, a fuzzy green screen, which I think we can fix. Hold on. That help? Oh yeah, that's better. There might be some issues because since my screen, I took down my main screen. My main screen was the tablet that is going back to them. So it's down, it's out of commission, it's just sitting on my desk. So my setup is a little bit rearranged. So if there is anything that you notice that you're like, hey, that's weird, that's new, that's different, let me know so I can fix it. Greatly appreciate it. Won't give spoilers, friendly advice. Yes, yes. I know all about crappy green screens. Man, green screens take like a wizarding amount, like a magical amount of lighting in just the right places. It's very bizarre. But Backstone, if you're having trouble, diffuse light really helps. I don't even know what time of day it is. It's evening, so I'm allowed to do things. What do I want to do? Should I study? I still don't... My knowledge is up enough to read. No, I can't read that one book. That's right. Okay, maybe I will just study. I don't even remember. What does it say to do? Celebrate your success. That's not helpful. That's not helpful. I guess I'll just study.
What do you want to do?
I want to study. Also, welcome, Zoe. I hope that answered your question. My little mini rant on technology. Doing great otherwise, though. Everybody in my family is healthy, and I'm grateful for that. And quarantine's going well. Lots of Animal Crossing, which, if you guys haven't played the update, go get your shrubs. Hell yeah, I'm learned now. Score, that's the last one I needed. Now I can read things. Sometimes I'm just lazy, sometimes tech is a dick. All the time. Tech is always a dick. I don't understand. Oh yeah, okay, we're doing our dinner, that's right. Charles, welcome. I missed a technology rant. You did. Basically, here's a rundown. $2,000 tablet going back for the second time, broken after 2 years. Second time. Internet taking a shit because, you know, that just makes sense. And video files lying about how large they are for no reason and causing me grief. There you go. There's your rant. I got an email from school today saying they're going to be mailing me a surprise that shouldn't be open until graduation was supposed to be. So that's interesting. I'm really curious to know what that is, Julie. Please come back with results. I want to know what they want to do. The game needs to be louder, Bexorn. Thanks for the recap. Anytime. How's it going, Charles? How are you? I'll let you know. Perfect. Julie, also, your, Julie, your Kickstarter message gave me life the other day. I'm very excited. Game, yeah. Okay, alright, I can cheer up the game. That's easy peasy. How is, you know what, that?
Oh yeah, I heard start
Hey,
getting
Jade, welcome.
people at school. That's troublesome.
Our names are gonna come up for sure. People are spreading all sorts of rumors about us in Kamoshida. But we
Is he eating an entire roast?
here and stuff. The Phantom Thieves really stole his heart. I think most people don't believe it, but some of them actually seem grateful. Look at this.
The Phantom Aficionado website?
There's no game audio? Like, none at all? What about that? What is Streamlabs doing? Like, what even? I don't understand. Okay, cool, fixed it. Fun fact, the way that I just fixed that, sound alerts should work now, so there you go. Fuck, I don't know what's true. Every time I open this program, there's something else new that's broken. I restarted it 4 times just for this stream. Like, once because audio wasn't right, twice because the webcam didn't show up. It just never works. Maybe it doesn't, no, it updated. Maybe it didn't update the broke shit. Also, welcome, Matthias? Matt? Fun times. Am I right? My school is doing a virtual graduation. You're graduating as well? Congratulations, Matt. I'm so sorry that you guys aren't getting a traditional graduation. That really, really blows. But it is kind of cool to see schools kind of be creative in how they can get around it. Also, rip post-school job market, right? I am so sorry. I have less issues with XSplit than OBS. I've never tried XSplit. I've had OBS and I've had slobs, but I've never given XSplit a try. XSplit the one you have to pay for? I don't remember. I like, not that you guys care, but I like slobs because it has like the feed built into it now, which is kind of nice. And sometimes that feed has different information than the Streamlabs feed. Like they don't keep it consistent. So between the two, I can usually get all the information I need. You mean forever, Backsorn? Matthias or Matt is fine. Okay, I'll probably go with Matt. I'll probably go with Matt because I like short things. That's what she said.
Well done, Phantom Thieves. Now I can keep going too. Thank you for giving us hope.
Hey, Paladin, welcome.
Pretty
How's it
cool,
going?
huh?
I was just desperate to deal with my own problems, but seeing people saying all this feels strange.
Yeah.
No, they
Hey.
are. They are Backsorn. I'm not saying that they're not. Like, they are doing it digitally. They're doing virtual ones. There was actually never a post-school job market in my experience. When did you graduate? Okay. Out of curiosity? Like, what was your experience like? I graduated in 2015. Like, I'm 100% millennial. And, yeah, there's nothing. No. We good on time?
Huh? Oh, crap, you're totally right! We only got an hour to eat!
Just 50 minutes left!
College if you went to
I'm
college,
not gonna
or high
finish
school
all the
if you
beef
didn't.
dishes at this pace!
I need to eat my way through the entire dessert menu!
That's a lofty goal, girl.
Look after our
With a
stuff.
body like
we'll snack
that,
something
she
for you
eats the
guys
entire
too. Don't
dessert
worry.
menu? Fascinating.
Oh man, God melts in my mouth.
It must work out like it.
Seriously? Only meat? Now where should I start?
What am I
And
eating?
she's all about the cake.
Am I eating a fruit tart?
So happy!
Hey, calories.
Shut up! How much
he
do
gets
you
it.
think one of these costs? I'll never get the chance to do this again! The Wilton Hotel Cake Buffet! I'd heard rumors, but I never thought it'd be so amazing!
And where's our share?
I didn't really know what you'd want, so I just grabbed you some beans.
Beans?
Beans?
There were some pretty bizarre
Bro.
things there too, so we got you a variety of those. Fried bananas, preserved eggs, and some kind of beans.
More beans?
We put so much
That's
on the
it.
plate
That's
that
all we
it
get
got
for
all
dinner.
mixed up.
Just beans.
But it should probably still taste good.
Only
This
beans.
just plain grotesque. Let's go. These two just don't know what fine dining means. We'll show them.
1998 and 2002 respectively. Okay, so you got in like before the housing crash though. Because I think the way people talk about it, everything after 2008 was like way worse. Utopians, yes. I love the atmosphere when the Phantom Thieves hang out. It's such a cool part of the game. No, it is. It's good. It's chill. It's a chill friend vibe. Because I'm old as fuck. Not at all. I'll need help. Please help me, Morgana.
Leave it all to me.
Hell yeah.
You guys
Do not
watch
come
our
back with
things while we're
beans.
gone. Wait patiently for our return.
Oh, it's like a meaty explosion in my mouth.
Ryuji.
Oh,
Phrasing.
this part's cream cheese.
They're not even
I
listening.
hate cream cheese and sweets. Blah. Okie dokie, Julie.
As I'd expect from the buffet at a top-class hotel.
Oh my god,
the
I get to walk
ingredients and
around
variety
it.
of dishes are crazy good. There's a reason it costs 8,000 yen.
Oh, I'm so excited.
They have a lot here, but fish should come first.
Fish?
Let's fill our plate with all sorts of fish. Which table do you think they're at?
Yes. Rice? Meat? What's this lady doing in her purse? She's being cagey. Salad? Fish? Giant fondue? Fuck, yes. Oh no! That's all I get? But, no! Oh, let me continue. Oh, fine, fish it is.
Ooh, look! There's the fish!
It's
I'd prefer
2002,
it raw,
affected by the dot-com
but grilled is
bubble.
great too.
Have you heard,
Don't
my
know.
dear? The news about that Kamoshida fellow was absolutely dreadful. Oh, right. That teacher at Shujin Academy, caught doing such indecent acts. Shameful, really.
Hold on a sec.
And they still haven't managed to solve those horrible psychotic breakdown episodes, have they? Oh, I wish they wouldn't let themselves be distracted by such a tawdry scandal. Perhaps it's a sign of how peaceful this country is. I honestly pity those poor Shujin students, though.
It sounds like the Kamoshida incident is the talk of the town.
The whole town has nothing better to talk
Shoot,
about.
they noticed you. Just grab some food and act natural. On the plus side, we'll get to eat the food later.
Natural like a fucking cat in the buffet.
How did a child like this end up in here?
Excuse me?
I certainly hope he didn't bring friends. I prefer my meals to remain hooligan-free. Thank you
Listen,
very much.
bitch.
Come, let us go.
Sick my cat on
What's so
your
bad
face.
about kids coming to enjoy a buffet? I wonder how the other people here are reacting to the news. Let's get some more food and listen in. Maybe there are more people we can eavesdrop on at other tables.
This is a weird mechanic. It's a generously sized plate. I guess it is pretty large. Especially for a buffet. Usually they give you those dinky plates. Do we want salad? Oh, everybody's in my way now. Alright. Okay.
Rice is incredible! It's the cornerstone of every great meal!
It's true.
Sorry, I got a bit carried away there.
I do like a good
So
rice
the
stack.
ratings for the news were really that good? It was because it was about that teacher who sexually harassed his student, huh? Was it Kamoshida?
It's all about how you frame it. You've got to cater to the idiotic public. Ratings go up when you show them crude, sensational news and make it easy for them to understand.
Gym
How can
teacher
you be so
touches boys.
insensitive? A student almost
Easy
killed
enough?
herself because of that Kamoshida.
By the
Touching
way,
girls.
do you think these sudden changes of heart might be real?
Well, that's...
Quick, grab some food! Oh, and don't forget the crispy bits.
So, because he had a sudden change of heart, he just confessed to all his crimes?
Who knows? Sorry, but it's time. I have to go. I'll call you again after the meeting.
A
Crispy
sudden
bits?
change of heart, huh? I suppose I can't blame him for seeing it that way.
Nice.
I wonder how the other people here are reacting to the news. Let's get some more food and listen in.
Are you part of the public? Is that what you're saying, Backstorm? What kind of food is this? This was meat, right? Can I go this way now? No? Damn it. I guess I'll get a salad. That's a well-balanced meal.
I wonder how the other people here are reacting.
Okay, apparently we don't want salad. Fuck your salad, apparently. Whatever. I guess we want meat.
Ah, meat! I'm no Ryuji, but a meal is just not the same if you don't have any. I got distracted.
When you really look at it,
We're gonna like
he's
some
just
meat.
an ex-athlete who overestimated himself. He should have just accepted his lot in life and quietly done his job as a teacher.
AJ, thank you for the donation. AJ says, wow, Miro, this is the first time I've heard you speaking before. You actually sound like an American. This is so weird. I swear to God, AJ, I don't think I've ever heard your voice. When I told Boggs about it too, he was like, we've heard AJ before. What are you talking about? I don't remember. And I always just read your messages in American. Also, welcome, AJ. Guys, can I get some love in the chat for the donation? AJ, if you're here, welcome. Been on a bunch of my streams. I don't know, man. Then I realized, after like coming to that realization, right? I realized any book that I read, if the character is supposed to be British or whatever, I still read them American. Like everybody is American in my imagination to myself. It's very odd. Julie and I played co-op games a few times on the stream. I was trying to think about it too. Like I feel like we've played co-op before too together. Like Human Fall Flat or something. Haven't? I don't know. For some reason, it blew my mind the other day that you sounded Australian. My brain's having a rough go of it.
It's not even an incident we can take
Welcome,
seriously.
AJ, though. Thank you for the donation.
whole story
I
is
appreciate
pretty
it.
ridiculous.
How's it going? How are you today?
We should probably look into it, but we can also just let the low-ranking scrubs handle it.
Look into? I guess they're investigating Kamoshida? They don't sound very enthusiastic about it, though. Gah! Grab some food! Get the part that's not too fatty.
He's gonna be arriving soon. We don't
But
want
I
to keep him
might-
waiting, so we better get going
Surprise,
too.
Sheila. I'm a dinky die Aussie mate. Best I got. Maybe you were just extra Aussie the other day? Maybe. I don't know. So, you guys know Jazz Parks, right? Whenever she would type in chats, she came across very Australian. So, AJ, I think you're just too well versed in like American vernacular when writing. Like, you don't drop weird words like Barbie or like what you just did. Sunrise Sheila, whatever that means. You pronounce Aussie like Aussie? Oh. Well, you also say zebra as zebra, so.
What is he going to discuss with the higher-ups? Well, I'm sure it's more important than lunch.
They were dressed quite well, but they still looked pretty shady to me. I wonder how the other people here are reacting to the news. Let's get some more food and listen in.
God, don't we have enough food? Good lord, how are we gonna eat all this? I want a salad, please. Please let me have a salad. Dessert it is.
Up close, it looks even bigger and more delicious. This giant sweet.
I miss Jazzy streams. I do too. Jazz Parks is why I'm largely here. Yeah, I think we met you in Jazzy's streams. Yeah, I kind of tailor my speech to who I'm talking to. That makes sense. I've had friends before who have like come from a different background, right? And when they're talking on the phone with like their parents, say, they'll start to slip back into their accent. It's very, very interesting to see. And sometimes they don't even know they're doing it. The way I speak around my hockey club or some of my family is much more stereotypically Aussie. Yeah, exactly. Back when Jazz did things with a group called Geek Bomb. don't know that I ever did that group. 100%, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep. I think it's very weird how a brain does that. Our roommate from Alabama becomes Southern when she's on the phone. Yeah, yep. I just find it easier to be understood if you talk the same way other people are talking. Oh no, definitely.
I got distracted.
News travels quick. It's already all over the internet. You know, the story about how Kamoshida got his ass kicked by some world-reforming heroes.
It doesn't sound like a serious story to me. Some of the details are pretty far-fetched.
Don't worry about it. We just have to do what they tell us to do. It's all rumors made up by school kids anyway. If it's gripping news, who cares if it's not true?
So they don't believe themselves. But they're making up stories to make the Phantom Thieves seem real.
Jorah, thank you for the resub. Happy 16 months. Welcome back to the superheroes. How's it going, Jorah? Loving the chat for the resub. Like in Julie's stream the other day, I started talking about sizes in pounds and feet. Oh, yeah. Thank you.
And they're doing this in front of the actual Phantom
Live fast,
Thieves.
eat trash. Live fast, eat trash. This is one of my favorite t-shirts, not only for the design, but this material is like really soft. AJ, you got this shirt too, right? Do you agree? It's just like, it's like a nice cotton. I don't know. Good shit. I know it is such a great shirt. It almost makes me want to buy more. Like, just more of this shirt. Maybe some other patterns, but it's super comfy. It's just great. It fits well, it's nice. I endorse this Trash Panda shirt that's not mine at all. I am tired. Oh, Jorah. I'm sorry to hear that you're tired. What time is it there? Can you go to sleep? Is it sleep time? I found this place as a vestige for unique anime indie games and man-chasing porno mags. Yep, that's all we do here. It's for nothing but that shirt. I have 14 of them. Have 14 of them in your wardrobe. Just cycle through them. Sounds great. I definitely want to be a cartoon character. Actually, speaking of shirts that people just wear constantly, I was watching Gravity Falls yesterday. Boggs has never seen Gravity Falls, so we're watching it together. And Seuss always wears just a t-shirt with a question mark on it, right? Like the Mystery Shack logo. And there was a scene where he was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna cut W necks into all my shirts or whatever, and he just had a stack of the same shirt. I was like, that is great, because they're showing that he does change his clothes every day. He just fucking has 60 of the same shirt. So I'll just become like Seuss. Gravity Falls is awesome, I love it. It's a really, really good cartoon. If you guys haven't seen Gravity Falls, I recommend. You need a catchphrase if you're going to become a cartoon character? Balls. That's my catchphrase. Just balls. All I heard was grabbing Boggs and balls. See, there you go. I already used my catchphrase.
Whoa, act fast and make sure.
Get some food. Get that chocolate.
Nothing. I thought some weird kid was looking at us.
Oh,
That's all.
Rude right to my face.
Why don't we go? It's almost time for the meeting.
It's me, Nero. Shouldn't it be Mirp?
Well, that was
Shouldn't
rude.
it be Mirp?
Did you hear him? He said you were weird. Don't think there's anyone else we can listen in on. But it's shocking. So many of the adults here don't seem like nice people.
All of my Animal Crossing neighbors have started calling me Highway. Highway? Actually, Teddy started calling me Iron M, and then he changed it to be Mountain. So now I'm Mountain to Teddy. I don't even know. Two of my... Call me Professor? Two of my something call me Professor Pie, and one started calling me Schmoopy? Schmoopy? Villagers. Villagers. Two of my villagers call me Professor Pie, and one started calling me Schmoopy. Why? Catchphrase is what the fuck another murder called. You're not wrong. It's like Tom Scott, a YouTuber. He just about always has a red t-shirt. He buys them a dozen at a time. Amazing. I mean, if you like it and you can get multiple, why the fuck not? Right? There you go. There's my catchphrase right there. Oh, hey, guys, while you're here, speaking of commands, if you have not voted in my polls yet, please do so. There's 4 of them. You get 1 vote per poll. Each one is comparing 2 games, pitting the games against each other, and the winner will be part of a secret project to be revealed next week. So, let me know. Let me know what you guys want to see the most. Miro, I'm gonna need you to tell me what that's for. Julie, I thought you already had a guess. I told you guys it was for something sports related. That was your hint. What if I know none of the games? Google is your friend, AJ. Watch some trailers. You should know some of them. You really should. Oh, that. It's gonna be fun. Well, should always be blind. I actually know a lot of the games. See, there you go. I just didn't know the games in A. Yeah, I figured a lot of people would know the games in A. The games in A, they're both visual novels, so Catherine Full Body is actually by Atlas, the people who do Persona. So if you're voting in that poll and you love Persona, that might be the one you want to go for. It's an Atlas game that is about Vincent, and he's cheating on his girlfriend slash fiance, and you get to kind of choose whether you want to go the adultery route or whether you want to stay faithful. And it's Catherine Full Body, meaning it's the reboot that they did for PS4 that's going to have a new character in it. Vincent can't sleep, so he counts sheep. Yeah, and there's a sheep element, there's a little bit of a puzzle element, but it's mostly visual novel. And then Deathmark is a horror visual novel that I've played a little bit of, and holy shit, it is disgustingly creepy. I'm talking like, shit, I might not be able to show on stream, actually, now that I think about it. Like girls tied up in the ceiling with vines, like some hentai tied up, you know what I'm talking about? Like, you've seen enough hentai to know where this is going, tied up. Yeah, Deathmark, man. I created a tie! Oh no, AJ. Why would you do this to me? Actually, let's go through the polls real quick. What are the winners? Fuck, AJ, fucking, really? Alright, well the first one, thanks to AJ, is tied. You would too. The second one is, let me refresh just to be sure. Dark Souls 3 is winning, 12-6. The third one for C, this Final Fantasy VII Remake has been winning, 15-7. And for the last one, God of War is winning, 12-9. Yeah, those have big margins, they do, yeah. Max Gentleman Sexy Business is the most lewd thing I will play, and it's still more silly than lewd. Oh, I still need to pick up that game. I love Jesse Cox's games. I really, really do. So I need to scoop that up. I keep fucking forgetting. Making ties is our job? It is. It really is. I voted for Deathmark because the name sounded more fun. It does sound fun. It's also horror, so, you know.
Now, according to what we heard, it seems most adults aren't very interested in the news about Kamoshida. Well, now that we've got a nice variety of food on our plates, let's head back to the others.
Nice variety. Bro, I'm gonna be obese by the end of this.
You brought a ton back!
Also, Miro, how can you talk about something being too lewd for this stream? We played Sexy Colonel Sanders. I might have to be more specific. Okay, I guess it's not as bad as I remember. It's not as bad as I remember. Still pretty lewd. But I guess there's no nipples, so it's allowed. The sexy gentleman business, though, you literally can go full nude in that game, so. She looks like she's having fun. Yeah, you know, just hanging out, strapped to some dead bodies. It's fine. It's a normal activity. Just hanging out. Glad I voted for this game. Jinx, Julie. MGSB does have a streamer safe mode. Yes, it does, which is I'm very thankful for. But if you're playing alone, you can get real raunchy. Just unhinges his jaw like a python? What the fuck? Who? Who unhinges his jaw? No.
What do you think about coming up against such ritzy food?
You're talking about Ryuji. Can we talk about that Scooby-Doo sandwich Ryuji has? He really does have a Scooby-Doo sandwich. The comically large sandwich. Yeah, yep. That's like a quadruple stacker. God. Can we talk about how many already empty plates there are? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can't tell if that one's empty or if it still has cake on it. I think 10 empty plates already? How big do we have multiple stomachs? I'm so happy.
It's cute hearing that from someone like you. Just don't get too excited. Got it?
This is act of gut. Yeah, it is gluttony.
You're the last person I want giving advice about that, Ryuji.
Then, you know, we got our plate of beans. Because that's what you get somebody when you don't know what they like to eat, I guess. I'm kind of impressed the restaurant splurged on 2 different styles of plates. Probably what it is they had one style and then upgraded the other one and then just kept the old set around too, I would imagine.
Don't you think you're eating too much, Mona?
There's no knowing when we'll get to come here again.
Sure, but you guys brought back loads of food. It'd be a shame to let it all go to waste.
I don't think I've ever been to a hotel that had a buffet. Like, I've done like the continental breakfast, but never like a ritzy buffet.
Why don't you help them out, Ryuji?
Now I want to go to a buffet.
Well, we should both help.
Oh, me? I'm way too stuffed. I couldn't possibly help.
What the fuck? I saw one of those Gordon Ramsay restaurant rescue episodes the other day where the owner collected plates. His entire place was piled floor to ceiling with plates. He honestly would have had hundreds of different types. What the fuck? That's a bizarre thing to collect. Just saying. Hey, what do you guys collect? What do you collect? I collect books. I collect squished pennies from places that I go. You know, those machines that smush up a penny. They might not have those outside of America. I don't know. What else do I collect? I collect video games. I collect dust. Oh, vacuum your house. Maybe I need to go to different buffets. All the ones I've been to are cheap, white plastic ones. Yeah, no, dude, me too. Math rocks? You collect math rocks? Oh, AJ, you collect sex pebbles, don't you? Speaking of rocks.
Yeah, stuffing your face with cake.
Dice. I'm ashamed I didn't catch on. Dice. That makes more sense.
Whatever. Let's deal with this ourselves.
That's a good thing to collect. Seriously though, have over time collectible Batman collectibles. You've collected Batman collectibles. Okay. So like just figures or like anything pertaining to Batman? Yeah, Julie, you feel me on the books. I have too many books. Fictional coins. What does that one mean? Fictional coins. Oh yeah, I guess I collect magic cards too. I do that. If we're talking trading cards, yeah. I have a collection of manga. Still have my old Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards, although I don't actively collect those anymore. I have some collectible figures. I have some art. I have CDs. I I have loads of stuff. I guess, yeah, I technically collect art too. I've got like a lot of art. Coins from Harry Potter or coins from Bioshock Infinite. I need pictures of these. Coins? Do they make like fake money out of games? I guess you could say I collect books, but I'm just an avid reader. I do collect knives and swords. Ooh. But you have a very dangerous house. I'm lucky enough to be like, oh hey, that thing is cool, I'm gonna buy a thing. That's true, AJ. You have access to adult money, which is dangerous. I collect art from cons, also props and costumes from entertainment. Yeah. Yeah. The two or three times I've been to a con, like I lived in Artist Alley and spent way too much. So I feel that. I don't really have that many props or costumes. I have like a handful of Halloween costumes that I've hung on to. But that consists of like 2 wigs and 5 dresses. It is especially dangerous to have access to adult money because I am not an adult and should not be trusted with adult money. Okay, AJ, I don't think any of us are really adults. I collect souls! Oh boy. Well, I'm gonna hold on to mine for now, but you can have it when I'm done. So my trip to Akihabara was fun and torture at the same time. I wanted to walk away with all the things. Dude, I couldn't do it. I would walk away with so much shit. Normally there's an adult who supervises me, but she's currently on the other side of the planet. Oh no, AJ, Danny isn't home right now? Will she be able to come home? I can't imagine not having your partner home for this quarantine. Is she safe? I collect challenge coins, vinyl records, knives, and baseball hats. Ooh, hats. Do you like display the hats on your wall? That's kind of cool. Also, challenge coins. What does that one mean? The rest of my collection is in my apartment in Savannah, but I posted the Harry Potter ones. Oh, yes. Okay. Oh. I did not know this was a thing. Yo, that's really dope, though. That's cool. Hero's stamp of approval on that one. She left 2.5 weeks ago and won't be back until September at earliest. Oh, jeez. AJ, that's gotta be hard. You didn't know we were nerds who collect shit? No, I didn't know that collectible coins were a thing, like fictional coins. I got a Miro stamp. Time to start a stamp collection. Do it. Also, do you guys remember when we were playing AI the Somnium Files and in Boss's office we had that raccoon statue that was a tanuki and we talked about his ball sack? Do you guys remember that? Tell me you remember that.
There's still more?
Don't give up. Let's keep at it.
We did it.
Dead. I don't display them currently, I tend to wear them. I buy a different hat for every baseball park I go to. That's cool. That's really cool, because then it's kind of like a I've been to this place memento, but then it's also a fashion statement. Ah yes, raccoon sack, yes. Oh yeah, Tanuki. Reference to Resident Evil, no. It is T-U-N. I don't know how to spell it, hold on. It's like Tanuki, that.
That's the power of boobies, baby.
Tanuki! AJ, thank you for donating $10. I collect Miro channel points. Oh no. For what purpose, AJ? Thank you for the donation, guys. Love and chat for the donation and for the booby Jeff. Okay, so Tanuki, right? Tanukis are a fictional Japanese thing that look like raccoons that have these ball sacks that are very large. I just want those of you to know who are playing Animal Crossing, Tom Nook is technically a Tanuki. real, but they don't actually have giant ball sacks, all right? No, they don't. So yeah, Tom Nook is a Tanuki. And that's where he gets all his merchandise, is his magic ball sack. Challenge coins are generally associated with the military and are used to show an association with particular groups. Ah, okay. They do have large testicles? Okay, great, but they don't work like Mary Poppins' fucking purse. The fictional part about them is they don't shapeshift. Do they shapeshift? Cannot make them into tents or shawls or other stuff, parachutes. So what you're saying is Nook has big balls. Yes, thank you, Baxorn. My point is, Tom Nook has a giant sack. You're welcome. My belt feels lots of sizes.
This is a victory for all of us.
That was a breeze. Is this a game to you? No, it was tough. It was tough to eat all that food. God, I haven't even made it through a single dinner.
Because we did it together.
Uh-huh. Teamwork. They also can't shapeshift, they can't speak human languages, they can't transform into leaves temporarily or other inanimate objects. With the energy he's giving off, of course he does. Amazing. Tanukis also aren't typically capitalist property Mongols. Look, listen, Tom Nook is nice, okay? He doesn't even charge interest. And he's just kind of like, dude, live your life and pay back the loan whenever you want. He's a nice boy.
Good job, you guys. How about one last dish to cleanse your palates?
The fuck is wrong with you, Anne?
I recommend the seasonal tart. The grapefruit has both alluring sweetness and a tangy sourness.
We just got done talking about how we were too full.
Stop. I don't want to hear about sour stuff.
Tom Nook is the best. I'd fight for him. Fun fact, Tom Nook is the only amiibo I own. The only amiibo. Nookie boy. In Japanese folklore, Tanukis take a leaf and make it look like anything else, like money, but after a little while it turns back into a leaf. Okay, that's what I thought. Like they could transform things into other things, but they can't transform themselves, right? That's why all the items in Animal Crossing look like leaves. Yeah, exactly. I thought Vulgar Boy loves sours? I have no idea. Hey, Cosmo, welcome! Someone said Tom Nook, so shout out to him! Welcome. I too own one amiibo? Which one is it? Which one is it? They can also shapeshift themselves into people. Oh, okay. That one I didn't know. I hate that Animal Crossing makes me want amiibos. Yes. But also, you can get these things called NFC chips, and you can fake make amiibos. Which I've done, which I did to get Marshall to move into my town, and he's the sweetest little marshmallow, and I love him. Someone finished writing my midterm for me so I can play Animal Crossing? I'll do it. What's the topic, Julie? I don't know if I'm knowledgeable enough. Aw, Chibi Robo! I always wanted to play that game as a kid, and I never got my hands on it. It always looked like the cutest fucking game.
This isn't good. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Oh, bye, Ryuji.
Well, me too. Please, carry me gently.
We rallying?
My, look at that table.
Come now, pay them no attention. I'm sure they must not normally have the chance to eat such exquisite food.
I can only imagine what their parents must be like.
What was that?
People are rude. Saying that right to our fucking faces. Foxes can shapeshift into humans too, but only old foxes. If I recall correctly, the foxes gain a new tail every 100 or 1,000 years. And once they have 9 tails, they have maximum magical power and they can do all sorts of crazy shit. Huh. I don't think I've ever heard that folklore piece either. Nice, AJ. AJ, so knowledgeable. An art piece about light or something in some tunnel in New York. As you can tell, I'm very invested in school right now. Dude, you and every other student in the world right now. Like any art piece with light or a specific art piece? Because I can think of a really cool art piece that involves light that would be dope to write about. No, a specific one. Boo! All creativity gone. That's lame. It's my favorite original GameCube game. I had to pick a favorite original GameCube game. It's really hard because I love Mario Sunshine, Luigi's Mansion, and Animal Crossing. And I played like a lot of those games. I've never had such an exquisite continental breakfast food. I miss Key and Peele. It's a good show.
We don't got time for that. Come on, let's go.
Gonna burp all over the table.
Ugh, I'm stuffed.
Where's Anne?
I totally panicked when I saw the closed for cleaning sign at the bathrooms.
You were talking big about eating until you puked, but you really did puke. Are you some kind of moron?
Hey, same goes
waste of
for you.
food.
What floor was that restaurant on?
We came up to get here, so it has to be on a lower floor, right?
Boys. Okay. Was this a businessman gang? Japan, everyone's a shapeshifter? Apparently. Wired featured an artist recently that uses electromagnets, and his current project is his magnets to bend light inside of a glass pyramid. Ooh, that's really cool. AJ! Thank you! AJ, it says, Mira, I gotta run and do adult things and make people think I'm an adult in order to justify them continuing to give me adult money so I can spend it on adult things like donations. It cuts off. I think it says but. Not giving me the rest of the alert. Oh, it's over here. But I hope you have fun for the rest of the stream. Hey, love you. AJ, thank you for the donation. I hope you have a good day at work. Go do adult things and shape some kids. Thank you, AJ. I really appreciate the support. Have a wonderful day. Love in the chat for the donations, guys. Use your little heart emote. If you give me your address and full legal name and I die, you can have my copy of GB Robo. I bet you can find it online. I don't want you to have to die. Ryuji for Smash! That would be great. He'd be a great Smash character.
There's still no update
I
on the
really
case.
just want his jacket. I'd die
Not
for
yet.
anything purple.
Excuse me, but why are you so involved? It's not something you should be concerned with.
I don't care about your opinion, you incompetent buffoon. When I say pick up the pace, you do it.
Hey, you're cutting in line.
What do you want?
I feel like they might have tried to design that man to look like an intimidating hitman, but for some reason, they hit like gay fashion designer instead. AJ work hours are crazy all over the place. Yeah, I would never be able to deal. I would die for anything purple. Purple people, am I right? You guys probably don't even get that joke. I've been living on TikTok lately. Like kind of a bad obsession. Oh, Jade. Oh, we missed an opportunity for a great pun. When I pictured that sentence, it definitely didn't have that pun in it, but who were here first? I really don't want to pick a fight with these people. My gut seems to be at least bold to say that. Oh no. Oh shit,
What do you...
I'm not bold enough. Sorry, Ryuji.
We're in a hurry.
Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they started a daycare?
How?
What?
Sir, we don't have time for this.
I know.
Wow, rude.
Don't bother with them.
That voice just now. I thought Ryuji had horns for a minute, but it's just the
What's
flowers.
that bossy guy?
Shouldn't we head back down?
You would get along with one of my professors. He says he loves purple, and he wears it at least 5 times per class. Beautiful.
Yeah,
I would
but-
get along with him.
That dick really pissed me off. He wasn't even hiding the fact that he looks down on everyone.
Don't lose your temper over this.
I just can't forgive shitty adults like that.
That man's voice. We're just in our own world over here. Sounded almost like the one from back then. What are we talking about?
What's wrong?
Just a bit lightheaded.
You not feeling good?
He almost never eats well after all. Plus, I'm always stuck eating canned cat food.
Yeah, that Sir bullshit makes me sick. Damn it!
I need a new keyboard. Some letters just don't sometimes.
What took you so
Story
long?
of my life. I just don't
Why
sometimes.
are you all pissy?
Sorry. I had a run-in with some woman a second ago. She bumped into me, but then said it was all my fault when she dropped her plate.
Sounds like a real bitch.
Sounds like rich people.
Yeah. Thanks, though. But the restaurant workers all looked at me with this disapproving expression.
Must have been a Karen.
I wonder if we're out of place here.
Morgana is my spirit cat. You vibe with him? Maybe.
Hey, Morgana.
What is it?
Anyone could have a palace, yeah?
Anyone with a strong, distorted desire.
Same for them having a change of heart if their treasure gets stolen?
That would be the case.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden?
We had trouble earlier, too. These selfish shitheads who just look down on everyone else. I was just wondering if we'd be able to change those kinds of people, too.
Hey, Nikki. Welcome.
I mean,
How's it
do you
going?
want to continue as the Phantom Thieves?
Hello, hello. Please record your class so I can reveal it in the exaltation of purple. I remember feeling guilty after this. After what? What particular part of the game are you talking about? Super good. How are you? I'm doing alright. I'm doing good. I'm enjoying Persona. And chatting with people has made me feel better after a week of tech issues. Oh, not being able to stick up for Ryuji. Okay, okay. Like when your guts aren't high enough. Got you. Yeah, I feel shit. Pet for me, doggo, please. Nikki, there's been a request for you to pet doggo.
I've been thinking.
One extra pat for me, please.
We put a lot of work into changing Kamoshida's heart, but nobody believes in the Phantom Thieves. Plus, those guys who had no other choice but to just deal with it are thanking us. Us, of all people.
What do you think, Am?
I agree. If we ignore people who are in trouble, I'd go back to being the same as I was before.
Well, that's true.
Rushka has received 3 pats. She's
You're
delighted
under
to
my
say the least.
tutelage.
Good.
There's nothing we can't accomplish as Phantom Thieves.
Shouldn't we be able to help him out?
I didn't even think of such a possibility. But it's true that with this power, we may be able to help people.
But that means we'll have to fight shadows again, doesn't it?
Indeed. That can't be avoided.
We weren't leveling up for nothing, boys.
I'm sure we'll manage. Right?
I want to help people. Let's do it.
Even if you guys are still just fledglings, this means we're an actual organization now.
Fledglings? That's actually pretty fitting for us.
All right, it's settled. We're gonna catch all these shitty adults by surprise and make ourselves known to the world.
Are you okay being our leader?
Of course. Yep, I'll be the
No
leader.
objections here. I can't handle all that responsibility stuff.
In real life, don't ever put me in
Where's
charge
my
of
say in
anything.
this? But Lady An made the recommendation, so I'll allow it.
Well, should we decide on a name for our group? I just went
Ooh.
with Phantom Thieves of Hearts last time, but don't you think a real name would be cooler?
I kind of like Phantom Thieves.
Ooh, I got it. I want it to be something both cute and luxurious sounding. Let me see. How about the Diamonds?
I'm getting the real Little League Baseball feel from it.
Well then, here's my suggestion. How about Tilefish Poêlée?
What?
Gonna go with no on that
That's what
one.
I ate earlier. It's commemorative, no?
Oh no, you idiot! You decide for us.
Let me just flip out my handy dandy notebook. Team name may be seen by others when using network services. Okay, cool. I kind of want to go with something really stupid. I want to change it so that instead of Phantom Thieves, it's two words that mean the same thing but are different. So instead of Phantom Thieves, it would be like Ghost Robbers. Ooh, the Night Wings. Let's see, what's another word for thief? Robber, kidnapper. Mira's Heroes / Nightwings, yes! Oh, I guess we could go with the heroes. Mira's Heroes. We just name them the Trash Pandas. How many spaces do we have? Wait, we have a limited amount here. We only get 12 letters. Trash Pandas for sure. Ethereal Crooks. Oh, that's so good, but I think that's more than 12. Thieves who are also phantoms. Uh-oh. Calix, welcome. How are you? Hello, hello. If I could fit that, that would be really funny. But we only get 12 letters, unfortunately. Mira's Marauders. That's good too, but again, too long. Yeah, it's like 14. I wonder, would Mira's Heroes just work? How do I change? How do I go uncapital? Yeah, there we go. Miro. Oh. There's no apostrophe. Oh, none of those letters. I want a star in there because that's cool. The Spook Troop! Oh my god, yes, Spook Troop. Spook Patrol. I forgot what I was doing. Oops. Oh, yes. Okay, that would fit just perfectly. Hold on, though. Spook Troop. Spook Troop. Spook. Spook Troop would fit. What about Spook Patrol? Oh, that would just fit. That would just fit. I feel like hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold your horses. Yeah, Spook Patrol. Spook Patrol is the name of a thing in the book that I'm reading right now, and I find it ridiculously funny for some reason. Where the fuck is the K? There it is. Spook. Where is the space? Oh, we'll just put a star in there again. Oh no, wait, then it won't fit. Roll? I can't spell. Save my life. Spook patrol. It sounds so stupid. It sounds so stupid. That's how you spell that. Beautiful. Can't go wrong with the spook patrol. It's so stupid. Yep, I'm finished.
Huh. That's not
Thanks
bad
for the
at all.
brainstorming session, guys. Appreciate it.
A good name. For a rookie.
We
Ready
going
to
with
get
that?
spooked. I'm a spook on you. If that's okay.
Well, now that the name's set, who's our next target?
There are tons of rotten adults and all. Why not just stick to targeting big names?
Hey, Fizz, welcome. We looking for FBI. What? No. For the spook patrol. We're looking for ghosties. I wonder how he said the star. How would you pronounce that?
Yeah, something along those lines. If we go after some bigwig, it's gotta get on the news, right? Don't you think more people would believe in us if we did that?
That's not a bad idea. For you, Ryuji.
True. If we become better known, we might be able to give courage to a lot more people. I don't really like the idea of just picking someone out of the blue, though.
Let's narrow it down to someone we can all agree on then.
So we need a big wig we decide on unanimously.
I like that unanimous decision part. It's like we're making some kind of pact.
Pointy
Now
thing?
then, this is
Spook
the
pointy
official
thing patrol?
formation of the Phantom Thieves organization.
Oh no! Our time for the buffet ran out.
Were we really going to eat more?
I guess we'll just have to talk more tomorrow.
Like, did we really think we were going to consume more food? Telescope arrived! Nick, you ordered a telescope? How powerful is it? Like, can you see the planets or just the moon? That's super cool, though. I want a
Another world in
telescope.
which people's distorted cognitions take shape? Stealing treasure to change hearts?
Listen,
And on top
I
of
know how
that,
this
a
sounds.
talking cat told you all this.
I know I sound crazy. Believe what you will.
Honestly speaking, that all sounds absurd. It's hard to believe that this is even worth listening to. Still, it can't be considered nonsense when parts of it align with Kamoshida's confession. The same goes for the testimonies of the officers who arrested you. But so be it.
How
At
powerful
any rate,
is it,
you
bro?
mentioned something more important.
How powerful is your telescope? Because there's like different levels of telescope, right? Not very, it's like a beginner one. Okay. One time Boggs and I went to like a star viewing party, and people who were like very into telescopes, who'd like built their own telescopes, brought them to this park, and we got an opportunity to look through them, and I'll be damned if I couldn't see the dust on the moon. Like, that shit was powerful. So yeah, how powerful is it, bro? See through the SpaceX Starlink satellites. There's so many different types, but I'm not 100% certain if I'm very into telescopes. Maybe this is the gateway, Nikki. Maybe like this is the one that starts you down the path of you becoming like major telescope connoisseur. Either way, it'll still be fun. It'll still be cool. I hope you're able to see something. Like, I hope it's not cloudy where you are, so you get to try it out.
These two other accomplices, besides
report
this
back,
talking
okay.
cat thing that appeared in your story. From what you've been telling me, they're students at the same school, aren't they?
Yes. Maybe. Perhaps.
Perhaps?
Not agreeing to anything.
Don't take me for a fool.
I'm gonna post regular alien updates on Instagram. Perfect.
Very well, I'll leave it at that.
Boggs
Let's
sneezed
continue on.
in the distance. Bless him. Bless Boggs.
The questioning's not over anyway. If you are making this up, the cracks in your story will prove it. The next to receive a calling card was this individual.
Some Am I live? I'm live just long enough to say thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you, Fizz, for gifting that sub to Matt. Matt, welcome to the Miro Superheroes. I hope you can catch me next time. My next stream will be tomorrow at 7 p.m. Hopefully the internet holds out tomorrow. We're not gonna test it anymore today though. So thank you, Fizz, for gifting that sub. Thank you to AJ for all the donations. Thank you to Zoe, 1994 for the follow. Welcome to the Miro's Heroes. I hope you enjoy your time here. And Jorah, thank you for the resub. Happy 16 months. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I hope your internet stays more alive than mine. And I'll be back tomorrow for more Persona. Until then, guys, I'll talk to you around the interwebs. Vote in my polls if you haven't. Yeah, I hope you guys have a good one. Bye. There's not even any music. I don't know what to do here. I don't know what to do. So Bexoen, thank you for the biddies. I appreciate those. I hope you have a wonderful night. Thank you, thank you.